I am here to talk about. Hold on, let me get my glasses on. I'm here to discuss with you. First of all, the two sides of the coin: 100 men versus a gorilla. Now, there are scenarios and situations that people are not talking about. Right? I see some people, they discuss, yes, no weapons. Yes, with weapons. And then some people are like, doesn't matter. Gorilla fucking stomps your dick and takes your anus and pulls it out. Okay? So what I gotta say to this is there's limits to a gorilla, right? A gorilla is fucking crazy. A gorilla lifts like 1,500 pounds just on average, bro. That's wild. You know what that is? It's fucking bullshit. Like my button said, bro. But now, what you gotta think about, too, is we're not talking about fucking 100 of the most elite men. We're talking about average Joe Smo from down the street. You know what I mean? Not fucking Eddie Hall and like Conor McGregor and like Demetrius Johnson and like John Jones. We're talking like fucking Billy Bob who works at the supermarket and stacks sodas on the shelf all day. You know what I'm saying? His body fat ratio is 26.5 and he hasn't lifted a weight since he was in ninth grade, and somebody said, "Ha, bet you can't bench press that, or bet you can't blah blah blah." You know what I mean? And even then, he couldn't do it. All right, average Joe. All right, we're not talking me. I'm 6'6". I do martial arts. I could kill 100 gorillas by myself. That's why I must drink Gatorade instead of water, because my body requires extra sustenance that people don't understand. All right. Corn nuts. But in all seriousness, I believe that 100 semi-average men, maybe not the bottom of the barrel, but we're talking like average men. It's not 100% they win every time. Not 100%. We're talking, and we'll even step it up a little bit. We're not talking about the most average gorilla. We're talking about an elite gorilla. An elite one. That's what I've been seeing people say. Like an elite gorilla. If it's an average gorilla, I think we have better chances. Just because strength in numbers. You know what I mean? If you get punched in the head 100 times, it don't matter if you're a gorilla. At least getting punched 100 times. At least getting your fucking Johnson grabbed. Because it's fighting to the death. Eyes poked. Whatever, man. Well, most people are probably going to die. You might end up with like 25 people left. That's still a win. Any landing you can walk away from is a good landing. Alright? Now, there's also the discussion of are weapons involved. Motherfucker, you give 100 men spears, shields, and swords, that gorilla's done. That 100% of the time, that gorilla is dead. Dead's like dead, bro. It's getting cooked on the split later on today, rolling atop the fire, all the fur plucked around. We having gorilla paw for dinner, bro. Alright? But you can't go into this with a naive viewpoint thinking that 100 men, average fuckers, without weapons, are going to win 100% of the time. I get it. We're powerful. But the average Joe gets winded walking up the steps. That's not going to work in a fight, my boys. It's not at all going to work in a fight against a motherfucking gorilla, man. It's not going to work. Alright? Now, if we're talking about 100 elite men, 100 of the best men that this world can shit out its beautiful little anus, we have more of a chance. More of a chance, more of the ability to disable and destroy the gorilla. Now, I think a better question would be more like, I don't know, gorilla versus bear, bro. Gorilla versus bear, bro. That's like that question when you're just like, oh yeah, any gorilla versus any bear. There's variables in this equation, my boy. Alright? You can't be so narrow-minded as to believe that anything is 100%. This gorilla is gonna run, grab you by your motherfucking arms, split you apart, grab your legs, go like this, what? Pa! It's gonna be like a Mortal Kombat finisher, bro. But to 100 motherfuckers, okay? But to 100 motherfuckers. It's gonna be horrible. Just devious. Demonic in nature. What this gorilla will do to you. It will make you its little prison bitch. You will drop the soap, and this gorilla will drop you. Okay? Fake break. But yes, it is naive to think that you could always win. Because, motherfucker, you ain't doing that to no gorilla. A gorilla is like, as a baby, able to kill you. A chimpanzee would murder you and your entire bloodline. Just for looking at it wrong, bro. Let alone you stealing its fucking bananas, bro. It don't work that way. Alright, on to topic dose. The fuck is Italian brain rot? I myself am Italian. I speak a slight bit of Italian. Alright? Not a ton. I'm like a baby when I speak Italian. And a person who speaks it fluently would be like, oh, look at this little guy. The fuck, though, is Italian brain rot, bro? It went from John Pork getting killed by Tim Cheese and Sabrina Leopard, or Leo the Leopard. I don't know, bro. To Tung Tung Sahur and Crocodile Bombadil and Cappuccino Clara or whatever, bro. I keep seeing this shit on my For You page. What did they do to get locked up? I don't know. Did they commit mass genocide? Did they murder 3 families? I don't know. Did they set the White House on fire? Government, this is not a threat. I would never set the White House on fire. Okay? I would never do that. I support our governmente. Alright, so I just need to know what the viewpoint is on this Italian brain rot. I keep seeing it, and it don't make no sense to me, bro. Why did Tung Tung Sahur kill those people? Why did Tung Tung Sahur's family get burnt to a crisp? Was it the duck? Was it the flying crocodile? Who did this? He's murdered like 10 people because of it. Because his little stick son was brown and sticky. Tung Tung Sahur got killed, bro. Got killed. It don't make no sense. No sense at all. It's bullshit detected. Take precaution, motherfuckers. Because the bullshit is too high. Alright? Now stop watching the Italian brain rot and go rot in the gym, bro. Go touch some grass, bro. Go eat some grass. Go eat some leaves, my boy. Take a grape, go and eat that shit, bro. Monkey D. Luffy. That was a gift from my lovely girlfriend. Because I got one of those. You motherfuckers just sit there on Italian brain rot TikTok all day. Probably never touched a woman in your life. Let alone had 2, not 1, 2 anniversaries with your wife. Not my wife yet, but she going to be. I'm going to get a nice little ring. It's going to have a little diamond on it. Maybe I get moissanite for the first ring. But then when we get married and I'm like, I give her that ring, it'll be real diamond. But like the engagement ring, because I think they're 2 separate things, I get a little moissanite. You know what I'm saying? It's like a fraction of the cost, just as pretty, bro. But seriously, in all reality, bro, this shit don't make no sense. Because I feel like I'm Gucci Mane in 2006. All this Italian brain rot on my For You page don't make no sense. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Wawa is better than Sheetz, man. I miss Wawa. Sheetz is aight, though. Sheetz is aight. Alright. You have a wonderful day, you heathens. Alright? You can't have my swag glasses, bitch.